called at Forest Gate Police Station. I'm Detective Sergeant Robert Sanford, the Essex Police Station at the Incident Office at South Wooden Ferret in Essex. Present is a colleague.
We'll find yourself there in Chapel Auto Station, at South Wooden Police Station in Essex.
We're interviewing Billy Jasper. Billy, would you introduce yourself to the tape, please?
My name is George Jasper.
Right, where do you live, Billy?
31 Arlington Road, Customer, London 864.
And your date of birth?
19th, 64.
Right. We intend to ask you some questions about the information that's come to light today, right, as a result of speaking to you. Alright? As a result of what we've discussed, I must warn you that you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given evidence. Do you understand the meaning of the caution?
Yeah.
Now, we specifically spoke about incidents involving the transportation of drugs and the killing of 3 people in Essex. Alright? Now, there's certain things we believe that you can tell us. But I should point out that while you're in custody, you've got rights. Alright? And I should also tell you that in relation to the transportation of the drugs, mainly cocaine, yes, but, from what you said, it would appear that you may have committed an offence there, namely conspiracy to supply and control drugs within the Essex and the Metropolitan Police areas. Alright? Now, for that reason, I'm placing you under arrest. Do you understand that? And again, the caution still applies. Alright? But you do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something which you later rely on in court. And anything you say may be given evidence. Do you understand that?
Yeah.
Do you also understand that you can have a solicitor present, or if you wanted to? Alright? You're shrugging your head, and I take that that's a no.
Yeah, it's a no.
Alright. And going back to what happened earlier on this afternoon, we're going to that in some detail. I forgot to put the time down. It's make it 8:05 on Monday the 15th of January 1996. We're going back to what we spoke about. Is it right to say that we went in your company to Essex this afternoon at 3 o'clock?
Correct.
And what was the purpose of that?
To find a place where the killer was dropped and pick back up.
Right. What we're talking about is an area in Essex which we went to under your direction. Is it fair to say that from here we went with 2 Metropolitan Police officers in the car? First of all, we went to Upminster under your direction, is that correct?
Yeah.
And where did you direct us to?
Upminster Bridge.
Right. And we went to a road just off a station road where there's a cab firm. Is that right? And you indicate the cab firm to us. What was the name of the cab firm?
Windmill.
Right. Now, what is the reference to windmill cabs? What is the significance of that place?
Because the first person I picked up at time
Yeah.
had to meet a second person at the cab office to pick up an uncle.
Right. So, let's go right back to the beginning. What night are we talking about? What was the date? Well, we believe it to be the 6th of December in the evening. It's the evening we're talking about. Does that sound right to you?
I don't know.
You picked up somebody from where? The first man.
Arms up, Charlie.
Who was that?
Hit man.
Who was it? What was his name? Have you got an address for it?
Well known by police.
What happened there?
Left arm, went to
Met him at Palms at what time?
about 10:30.
Right.
Went to Upminster Bridge cab office. Met the second fella,
Yeah. Who was the second fella?
Jesse Gale.
Jesse Gale.
Called by name by Billy Gale.
Right.
They walked around the back of the cab office. They come back with an old
What colour holdall?
black and golden bag. And went to where I showed you.
The lane, yeah.
Yeah,
Which was
at the fourth line down.
Rectory Lane it was. Yeah. Well, you drove up the end, yeah. What happened?
Dropped him off over by the gates, farm gates.
Yeah.
Went down about 20 yards. Turned around, come round, pulled back.
Wait for it.
Wait.
What was he wearing?
Blue tracksuit and then like a white sort of half neck. Over neck thing.
Yeah. What footwear did he have?
White trainers.
Any colour?
White.
What make they were?
Reebok.
It was gone how long?
About half an hour to 40 minutes.
Right. What was the purpose of you going down there? What was it all about?
Just in case things got a bit further.
What did you understand he was going there for?
Drug bill.
Right. To buy? Did he say what?
4 kilo Charlie.
Right. So he goes away. Did he have any, was he carrying anything at the time?
No.
Yeah, hold on. Did you see a weapon at all?
No.
Right. So he goes away. He's gone how long?
About half an hour, 40 minutes.
Right. What would the time now be?
Half 1-ish.
Right. When he comes back, what happens then?
It's got 2 others.
Yeah. What's the second older look like?
Just like a rucksack thing. They're like that.
Yeah. Do you remember what it was like, what colour? What did he say?
He got back in the motor and said, let's go.
Right. When you came out of that lane, you went to the end of the road. Which way did you go? When you was back out on the main road?
Okay.
Right. And then this afternoon you took us left, took us round at the roundabout. You have to come back towards Wickford. And where did you go from there?
So the south,
Whereabouts in South Woodford?
Northland's wine bar.
What happened there?
Just dropped him off.
Right. Have you seen him since?
Yeah.
Has anything been discussed between them?
No.
When I say him, we're talking about,
Gunman.
yeah. What did you get out of it all then?
£5 grand. Did you get that night? No, next day.
How much you got there?
I thought.
What have you done it on?
No. The killings that 3 people that were shot. When did you hear about that? The next time. How did you hear about it?
I don't know.
How have you linked what you did the night before or the early hours of the morning of that day? That shooting?
Because it's obvious. It's obvious.
And well, Jesse said that to you. Are they responsible for that then, or are they involved in that?
Got back in the car. I picked them up like that. I phoned Jesse Gow. I said, yeah, sweet, I've got the parcel. The word was, see you at Malton.
So you're Malton?
Malton.
Malton.
I understand.
What are you doing tomorrow? Yeah.
And what road is he? You know, Woodford Station approach.
Alright. Do you know, number, mobile phone number? Have you got that to hand? Would you be able to get hold of that?
Yeah, I'll get on with it.
Alright. And he made a call as soon as he got in the car with the 2 holdalls. Alright. We'll go right back to the beginning and go through the lot again, yeah, just to make sure we cover everything. How did you first come into contact with Billy Gale first?
Nothing new.
Yeah? School or
Since football.
since football? Right. What connection in relation to football? You used to go
Fine.
and watch it. Right. And you're good friends or yeah? How many years?
10 years.
Yeah. When was the last time you saw Billy?
A month ago.
The aftermath of the incident, yeah? And what was the conversation briefly about that? It wasn't like a meeting or anything like that. How did he get in contact with you about this job? He just come around, did he? And what was the context of the job? What did he tell you about?
He said, I've got a bit of work for you, £5 grand. Drive someone. Drive them away.
Just drive someone somewhere and drive them back. Do you ask anything about it? What do you take it to be? Just drag the job again. Yeah, alright. When
Because Gal had a meet with some fellas to do a drug deal. I turned out to be old Bill.
they turned out to be old Bill, and he got picked up for it, did he? What connection has that got with this? Have you got any connection? Shooting? No. What about how long have you known him?
7 years.
How did you meet him?
Through a fella called Danny Harrison, David Gold. Little crowd who was saying about me.
Alright. Where's he's from Woodford, isn't he? Well, we'll be able to get his details from Woodford. Yeah. His name is Gal, yeah? Yeah, no, no. Alright. When was the last time you after the shooting? No, after. You only saw him, the last time really you saw him then would have been the day of the shooting. Have you spoken to him since on the phone? Not at all, no. In relation, you obviously met Gal, we'll call him Gal rather than Billy, prior to the job taking place. How long before did he ask you to help him? week. Like literally a week before. Yeah. And then did you that week?
No.
The first time you the car was when you picked him up. That was it. Right. When did you get all your instructions and that? How was that all done? Where to go and what to do on the initial pickup?
Just direction.
That was in the car, wasn't it? What about actually going to the farm and picking him up? Where did you get those instructions from?
About
Right, when did he tell you that?
a week before.
He gave all those instructions then, didn't he? Have you had contact with him over the phone or anything like that? Just to confirm that the job is still going ahead? Run him up, and run him? Right, no?
The phones get tapped.
No? Alright then, so the day of the job's come up, yeah? You've gone out to go to your first port call, yeah? You're on your own?
Yeah.
Right, what were you driving?
No turbo.
Whose vehicle was that? It was a nick car, wasn't it? When was that stolen?
I know someone else supplied the car.
Alright, so where did you get that car from? Alright. Did he drop off to you or did you go and pick up at a set location or?
William picked it up.
Right, what time?
Half 9 o'clock.
Right, whereabouts was that?
Peacock.
Peacock Gym. How new was the car?
E-red.
Okay. What colour?
Slate grey.
Right. Oh, okay. Was there keys in it or was it not ready to go sort of job? No like damage to the steering or anything. Right, okay.
Did you know the bullet dents in it? No.
Okay, so you picked that up. Did you meet anyone there when you picked the car up? Waiting for you, was it? Anyone else? And what, did you pay him for it or anything? Was there any justification of key from that vehicle?
They're all little clan.
Alright, okay. And this is all arranged through Gal. Gal is that. So you've got this motor. Go through where you went from there. I know you've already gone through it once, so we can make sure we don't miss nothing. You picked up the car at the gym, yeah? Go from there to your next point where you stop.
To the park.
You went to the park.
Yeah, got the palms about 10:30, something like that.
How long did it take you to get from the gym to the farms? Nothing was. I don't know. I don't know where these places are. So.
They called an hour.
Yeah. So you got there about 10:30, and then what happened there? Go through exactly what happened there.
Got to pick the car up. Met him about 11:15 at Palms. Yeah.
Yeah.
Took him to.
How did the meet go? You pulled up at Palms, yeah?
Yeah.
Go through what happened there.
Waiting, yeah.
Did you sat in the car waiting? No signal, no nothing, or what?
No.
Right.
Just come out of Palms. At the bar bit.
Right, describe it to me. At that point.
6'2". Yeah. A lump.
What, bodybuild, stocky, lump or
Fit.
fit? Right, okay. Is he a bodybuilder then? Is he or?
No.
Just keeps himself killing it.
And got in the car.
Stick with your description, yeah? Is he white blood or black? White blood. What sort of hair has he got?
Short hair.
Colour?
Brown.
Short brown hair. Has he got moustache, and Right. And he was wearing a...
Blue tracksuit.
Is that an all-in-one tracksuit? Shell suit or what?
Yeah.
What sort of tracksuit was it?
Cotton tracks.
A cotton tracksuit. Do you know the make of the tracksuit?
Not
Okay. Is it one of these, because you get some tracksuits which, like a lace on the collar, on the hand is, and you know, all the elasticated grips, the hand is around the ankles. Elasticated, yeah. Okay.
surgical gloves.
Was he wearing them at the time, when he came to the car?
Yeah.
White trainers, Reebok trainers. And what was he carrying?
Gold and black headband.
Head back. How big? 1.5 2 foot.
That big.
About 1.5 2 foot, yeah. So just one for the handle on the top.
Yeah.
And straight. How did the bag look? Packed? Empty or what?
I don't know really, I wouldn't say packed. It was like a dead weight in it.
Right. Did you see what was in it? No. Did you ask? What do you think?
It's tools.
How did you think the tool was in it? Oh, I told you mean firearm weapons, right? Do you think that now, as a result of what happened?
Shaking your head, you have to speak up. So,
Do you think that was a firearm as a result of what happened that night? Or did you think at the time that it was a firearm?
no, I didn't think at the time it was a
It was
firearm.
only as a result of what happened, and yet at the time, what do you think the mission of that might be about?
Didn't think that.
No? Oh, okay.
Sorry? It might have been money or so.
Is that usual when you've done these sort of things before, someone comes to the car with the gold on, and then it turns out to be money? Is it whatever? We'll get it. Alright. So he's come over to the motor. Go through what?
Got in the motor. It might started giving me direction. We went up into the bridge. Met Gal. He went round the back with his oldle.
So that with Gal.
Yeah.
They both went off together and left you in the car. Okay.
Back with his oldle. Got back in the car. Give a wave to Gal.
Right, so sticking with that, get on Minster Bridge. Whereabouts is our Minster Bridge?
Well, show
Yeah,
you.
yeah, I was in the last about
By the
yeah,
cattle
side,
bridge.
yeah, there's a sort of cab office, yeah. Did they go in that cab office?
No, around the side.
Around the side. Do you know what's around the side? What conversation with you or Gal then to cover what they were doing there?
Well, to me, what they doing?
Well, did he just say, stop the car here and then left you in the dark whilst he went off? Or did they explain
no,
to you that they trusted
I
so?
see, get away then.
Yeah. So what did they say was going to go on round the corner? Or did they not want
Did
to
you
know?
have been there?
They did tell you. Alright. And then he comes back, gives him the motor. Alright. Describe Gary to me now.
6 foot, stocky, fair white hair.
Turn to white hair.
White hair,
White hair.
blondish white hair.
What was he wearing that night?
Gal had jeans, slippers, like an anorak.
Right, slippers, trainers. I don't really know if you refer to slippers earlier.
Yeah, like a long sort of coat on like that, down his knees, but like a multi-coat thing.
Did you speak with Gal?
Just to see like that.
Alright, one thing, how old is Gal roughly?
40,
And what about?
830.
Right. Motor. And then you drive off. Yeah. And then Gal behind. I'll go through there.
No, drive to where we went to. Got a bit lost on the way. Then he started giving directions like he's already been there before. He just pulled down there, pull over here, and just wait.
Alright. We'll go through that route then. Yeah, I know we went down, I think the 127, yeah, 127 we went down. Is that the route that you took? The way that we went down today and through Woodford? Is that the route you took to get there?
Yeah, but we come back different ways.
We came back a different way, yeah. But what tonight? Start there. When you went there that night, did we go to 127 and
No,
Woodford?
we come the other way.
I don't know, did you know which way? Which way was that then?
Sort of through the town,
Did you ever go on the 127 then?
coming back.
Just coming back? Right. So you skipped all that and then went through the town on the way there. Yeah. And he gave you directions. Alright. You eventually turn up at this time. Yeah? Did he leave anything in the vehicle?
No.
And he goes on. What time is this now?
1:30, 25 miles away, something like that.
What's his state of dress when he comes back? What's he like?
Maybe.
Is he? Is there any shots fired or anything like that? Nothing at all. And he makes his phone call. Where did he get the mobile phone from?
Dashboard.
On the dashboard. So when did that find out?
When you got in the car.
Not very first time. So he left that in the car then when he went off. Alright. And he phoned Gal up. And go through what he said to Gal?
Sorted, so you're Morgan.
Right, okay. And he was carrying when he came back out.
Two uncles.
Describe the second one again.
Like rucksack, back straps.
Large one, small one, different size. About a foot square, about a foot and a half square, yeah. What did you get? What was your name?
Charlie.
You got told with Charlie in there.
Yeah, because as he got back in the car, said, how'd it go? He said, yeah, spoke with Charlie.
Nice.
Sorted out tonight.
Alright. Any other conversation from him?
Yeah.
No, you drove him back. 127 Wayne. What sort of conversation did you have with him in the car? It's quite a long time. You're saying you picked him up at 10. And you're dropping him. What time?
Just general shit.
So it's 3 for hours, isn't it, really?
Just general shit.
Anything related to the job you're going to do that night?
No.
Nothing at all. Why?
On the way back earlier today, you directed us through Bellsbridge, didn't you?
Yeah.
Tell us what happened there. We went over the bridge, got out. You got out with the head bag. Yeah. Come back with the head bag. Right. Got back in. Do you say anything? And he told you where to stop. Just say, let's go back and out there. Come down. Right. What was you wearing that night? Remember? I was wearing trainers, jeans, and a pullover top, skinny top, ski top. Ski top, what do you mean like that? Yeah, like you just put it over, strap, tie over it and all that. What sort of trainers do you wear? Right. Short time.
About a half an hour type shit. Do you know any of the three that were shot?
I think not. Working on doors and for other people.
Well, you know them from that. Or have you met them?
Yeah, but I know people that know.
Right, okay.
Time there is 8:30. So
Is there anything else you want to add on that? Can I take off?